first job experience, so of course there was always the uncertainty of how the corporate world functions since I have had no previous experience. The learning environment at Unilever has helped me to build my development plan. After joining Unilever, I was exposed to a lot of projects, and Unilever is a place where they expect you to learn on the job. It's always a challenge, but it gives you the greater chance of meeting a lot of people. Of course, there is the guidance and the mentoring, but a majority of what you learn is on the work you do. Unilever is a university on its own.
The Unilever Future Leaders program offers you a great exposure and challenges you in every possible way. 1 week into the company, and I'm exposed to a global best practice that motivates me and empowers me since I have to take the initiative to do it. So here I am, taking the initiative to make our brands more visible in the marketplace.
As a passionate marketer, I always wanted to start my career in a place which practices real marketing. Unilever Sri Lanka is the best place for any undergraduate or any graduate to start their career. The name Unilever Sri Lanka carries its own prestige. Therefore, wherever I go representing Unilever, I am so proud to say that I am from Unilever.
The working culture at Unilever has really given me the opportunity to work in cross-functional teams from field sales to brand marketing to supply chain, which has enabled me to have a holistic view of the business.
Encouraged a culture of performance which recognizes and rewards its employees for the successful contribution back to the business. This we call performance culture in Unilever. This means Unilever is about to provide you opportunities which makes you accelerate your growth as a professional. You're supposed to create an edge in everything you do versus just being good enough.
One of the key positives of working for Unilever is the flexi hours. This gives me the opportunity as a working mother to balance my career and also give time to my family.
After a busy day at work, I usually get my tracks and go for a run outside in the grounds. I also like to have the vitality option meal at the cafeteria. I truly believe that a healthy mind leads to a healthy body.
Over the last 13 years, I have experienced high levels of personal and professional growth within Unilever. And it also gives me immense pleasure to be working in a company which grows on a continuous basis, also adding vitality to consumers and its customers.
At Unilever, careers are not defined by a country. I mean, it's a global organization that's present in 90 countries, and therefore career opportunities too broadly is across many geographies and countries as well. I myself is an example of that. I've done roles in Africa, Middle East and Turkey, and as well as in India prior to coming back to Sri Lanka to take over, and the rich exposures I've got is something that I'm actually leveraging today in my role as a finance director in Sri Lanka.
Been with Unilever for the last 13 plus years. Bulk of it, actually more than half of it, has been outside Sri Lanka. I worked in markets such as Pakistan, Vietnam. I've been based in Singapore looking after Southeast Asia, and it's given me an amazing exposure to not just different businesses but different cultures and different teams working across the globe.
Unilever Sri Lanka is a great company to work for, not only because of the challenging work that we are faced with on a daily basis, but also because it's a company that genuinely cares about its people. I was actually able to personally experience this because during some personal circumstances, the company and the people in the company were 100% behind me, supporting me, which then enabled me to overcome these personal circumstances and come back to work without having to give up being a career woman.
150 million times a day, someone somewhere chooses a Unilever product. From feeding your family to keeping your home clean and fresh, our brands are part of everyday life. Through its brands, Unilever in Sri Lanka has pioneered into many category firsts: Sunlight Soap, Lifebuoy Cleansing Range, Signal Toothpaste, Lipton, Sunsilk, and the list goes on for 31 such brands which reach into every household every day.
The diversity of people, of thinking, and the diversity of gender is a place in which I believe Unilever is one of the best at. It gives the space for people to be themselves, and it's a place in which people are comfortable to voice opinions, to share different methodologies of working. The approach we'd like to consider is to say, yes, there is a deadline, there is a goal, there is a destination that one needs to go to, but there are many roads to get there.
The deep roots and close links which we have built with our consumers and shoppers have made us market leaders in all the categories in which we are present. We reach our consumers through a wide distribution network, which is one of the best in the country.
My career at Unilever started 18 years ago. I joined as a management trainee, having done a chemistry special. I joined the technical function first. I worked in the factory, I worked in supply chain, I worked abroad in India. Then I moved to sales. I headed sales for about 5-6 years. Now I'm in marketing. During this time I've done my MBA. It has been a fascinating experience.
Unilever Sri Lanka is the #1 fast-moving consumer goods company in this country, and we have been so for many years. Our intention is to be in our #1 position in the years to come. But to do so, we need to continue to grow our business strongly, for which we have many exciting plans for the future. If you think you are the best, and if you feel you've got what it takes, and you want to be a future leader of Unilever, I invite you to come and join us and join our growth journey. And thereby, you yourself will be able to grow both professionally and personally.